This was a while ago in Chicago, and Jimmy Williams was the manager. So it was 2002, 2003, and the bases were loaded. I had two strikes on me. It was like a 2-2 count, and Kerry Wood's pitching, and he had one of those silly, crazy 20 strikeout sliders going that day. And I'm up there fending for my life. You know, we're down by one, and I'm like, oh my God, please just make contact, force the ball, and play. He throws one down and in, and I kind of check my swing and swing over the top, but it looks like I swung, and the ball went to the backstop. And I didn't run to first. You know, it was like 2 outs, so there was an opportunity where you could advance a little bit, and guys were running across the plate, and our guys are getting fired up, and I didn't run to first. And I kind of stood there, and the umpire puts his hands up and calls like timeout, and then rings me up for strike 3. And Jimmy Williams comes flying out of the dugout, man. And he's like, you son of a, and he starts airing out the umpire because he's like, we should be scoring runs. Blummer's going to be safe at first. How do you call that ball dead? And I'm like, Jimmy, I go, just go back to the dugout, man. And he looks at me and he's like, just befuddled. He's like, why in God's name would I do that? I'm arguing for our team to score some runs. I go, Jimmy, just go back to the dugout, man. I go, I can't handle this right now. And he looks at me and he goes, what's wrong with you? That ball went to the – I'm like, Jimmy, ball hit me, man. The ball broke so much that I swung at it and it hit my back foot, and that's why the ball was dead. And I was like, Jimmy, man, just take it back to the – I don't need any more attention than I got right now because this is thoroughly embarrassing. And that is the only time in my career that I swung at a ball, missed it, and it actually hit me. So that was a rather embarrassing story that I'm glad there was no replay review because that would have just compounded the fact.